Hey guys, welcome to Shishu World. How are you all? So today we are going to make yet another yummy and healthy recipe which is a complete meal in itself. So this recipe is a vegetable and dalia khichdi. So here as you can see we have taken dalia which is easily available everywhere. We've taken moong dal which is the best for making any kind of khichdi, and then we have taken some vegetables. You can take whichever vegetables you like. I have taken potatoes, green beans, carrots and peas. If you have cauliflower, you can add that as well. Any vegetables that you like in your khichdi, you can use that. For spices, we have taken cumin seeds, haldi, chili powder, some garam masala and salt. We've also taken some onion, chopped onion. But this is optional. If you do not like onion in your khichdi, you can avoid that. I'm also taking some ginger paste and garlic paste, which I've made at home itself. You can keep them ready in your fridge and use them whenever you want. And I have also taken one bay leaf. Now this moong dal, I have washed it very well, at least 3 to 4 times, and then I have soaked it in clean water for about 20 minutes. We have taken oil or ghee, whichever you want, you can take it, but it tastes best with the ghee. So here in the pressure cooker, I am first going to roast the dalia. This is the medium sized dalia, it's not too small. So I'm just going to dry roast it without any oil or ghee for a few minutes. Now once it starts changing a bit of color, as you can see, it's slightly darker in color now, and it smells also different. So then we will keep it aside after roasting. Now I've added a tablespoon of ghee here, and I'm adding cumin seeds, and to that I've added one bay leaf. To that I've added some chopped onion, and along with onion I'm also going to add some ginger paste and garlic paste. This is about half teaspoon each. Now we have to saute this till this gets slightly cooked. You do not have to brown it too much, but they should still be cooked well. So now once they have browned, I've added some green chilies. The green chilies have been chopped fine, and they are as per your taste. Then I add one finely chopped tomato, and now we are going to cook it till the tomatoes become soft. We are adding salt, haldi powder and some chili powder. Salt and haldi and chili, these help the tomato to cook down well, and they lose their water and become cooked very fast. So keep cooking it, and you can add a little bit of water if needed so that the spices do not get burnt. So they are slightly cooked. They should become a bit mashed like how they are looking. At this point, we'll start adding the vegetables. So I first added the beans, the potatoes and the carrots. Now these are a bit harder vegetables, so I'm cooking them first. And once they are cooked for a few minutes, then I will add the peas because they are parboiled. They are frozen peas, so they were parboiled already. They will not as long as these vegetables. So now we will cook these vegetables with the masala, and then we add the soaked moong dal. We strained out the water and we washed it again, and now we've added it to this masala, and we'll roast it for a minute so that everything gets mixed well, and then finally we add the dalia. Now we'll mix everything nicely, and finally we add the water. First add a little water so that everything gets mixed well. And then for a cup of dalia, we are going to add 2 to 2.5 cups of water. Please note that this is a khichdi, so it should be slightly softer in texture. A little bit of extra water will not hurt you at all. So this is nicely cooked. We are going to add a bit of garam masala at the end. I'm testing it for the salt. It's fine. So I add a little more water. Now we are going to let it cook for 2 whistles on medium heat, and then allow it to cool naturally on itself. So once we open the cooker, this is how the khichdi looks. Uh, if you feel that you want a little more water, you can add some hot water at this point, but for me it's fine. So garnish it with a little coriander leaf, and this is a complete meal in itself. It will keep your child and you full for quite a while, and you can serve it as a breakfast, lunch, or dinner recipe. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video and you will definitely try this recipe. If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel. We'll see you again very soon with another video. Bye bye. Take care.